If you could kindly slide all the way down the seat, making it easy for other guests to board, that would be greatly appreciated. Welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. Please stay seated, keeping arms, legs, feet, and hands inside the train at all times. For our smaller conductors whose feet do not touch the floor, kindly seat them away.
I'd like getting thought I'd take a train ride to the new entry.
The train will be along in a few minutes.
I think it's better than well, I like Denver.
Welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. We're embarking on a grand circle tour of the Magic Kingdom. We'll be stopping at New Orleans Square, Mickey's Toontown, and Tomorrowland. We'll also visit the Grand Canyon and make a trip back in time to the Primeval World and the age of the dinosaurs before returning to Main Street Station. As we begin our journey, remember that for a safe trip, you need to stay seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your children.
Bienvenidos a bordo del Disneyland Railroad. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
Our first stop is New Orleans Square Station, but to get there, we need to pass through the wilds of Adventureland. It may seem peaceful through here, but trust me, it's a real jungle out there, literally. So be on the lookout. You just never know what might be lurking along the rails. Just ahead is New Orleans Square Station. This station also serves Frontierland and Critter Country. If you'll be leaving us here, please remain seated until the train comes to a complete stop. And watch your step as you're getting on.
Children must be seated, please. Children must be seated.
Our trip is?
Children must be seated.
This is New Orleans Square Station. New Orleans Square.
Thanks for joining us on the Disneyland Railroad.
And then, which one do you remember? The America Sings or the one prior to the one? The City of Tomorrow? And well, that was upstairs. The Carousel of Progress was the original one that was brought from New York City. Right. They just transplanted it there, and then put the City of Tomorrow at the top. Go up the speed ramp and you could go around and look at it. But that was really kind of a neat ride, and General Electric sponsored it. Right. And some of the executives I knew were kind of cool. But that was a neat ride.
For those just joining us, you're the Disneyland Railroad. To ensure a safe ride, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train.
I can tell you
and please watch your kids.
My daughter keeps telling me, you haven't run a book yet. I'll publish it here and we'll do something.
Disneyland Railroad. For a safe ride, remember to stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids.
¿Qué tal, amigos? Y bienvenidos a bordo. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
As we leave Toontown Depot, we get a real nice view of the happiest land of them all, Fantasyland. You can see people stepping onto It's a Small World just below us. And, off in the distance, majestic Matterhorn Mountain.
Well, that's good. Nowadays, it's
We're now steaming forward into the future to a land inspired by visions of tomorrow, both practical and imagined. Here you'll find rocket ships and star speeders, submarines and astroblasters, and, if you look overhead, maybe a glimpse of a Mark 7 monorail. This is the latest version of the first daily operating monorail system in the entire Western Hemisphere, gliding above Disneyland since 1959. Below the monorail, and us, are the fun-filled roadways of the Autopia. Drivers of all ages can get behind the wheel of these cars. No experience or license required. If you're into soaring spaceships or doing battle with evil empires and emperors, Tomorrowland is definitely the place for you. Speaking of which, we're pulling into Tomorrowland Station right now. If you're leaving us here, just stay seated until we come to a full stop. Gather your belongings, including lightsabers and astroblasters, and step carefully from the train. Thanks, and have fun in the future. For the rest of you, just sit tight. We'll be on our way again in just a minute.
Please stay seated until the train comes to a full and complete stop inside the station, folks, and have a wonderful day here at If you're just joining us, welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. Please stay seated. Please stay seated, keeping arms, legs, feet, and hands inside the train for your safety. For our smaller conductors, please seat them toward the center of the row, away from vehicle openings. Thank you. We're about to take a brief detour and travel back in time through Walt Disney's Grand Canyon and Primeval World. The dinosaurs you're about to see are some of the earliest audio animatronics offered at the Disneyland Resort, and they were created by Walt Disney himself. We hope you enjoy. Please feel free to take as many pictures inside the tunnel as you like, folks, but kindly turn off the flash. It will blind the guests around you. Thank you.
Paul was pretty close to Raleigh. Many years ago, he's a good guy. I saw the documentary. Interesting backstory. Oh, he's still around. No, I bet. Walt. Oh, Walt, yeah. We never got to see. I guess those guys that they want to be back. He never yeah, he started the development.
To those who have just come aboard, welcome. The next leg of our journey will take us from the fantastic world of the future to the breathtaking beauty of nature's own design, the Grand Canyon. For your safety, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. Watch your children and no flash photography.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado, tenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Por favor, no tome fotografías con flash.
the fantastic past of the Primeval World, land of the dinosaurs. To our own time and to Main Street Station, gateway to Disneyland. If you're leaving us here, stay in your seat until we come to a full stop. Remember to gather all your personal belongings and step carefully from the train. I'd especially like to thank those of you who've been with me for the Grand Circle Tour of Disneyland. We hope you enjoyed your travels with us and that you'll come back to ride with us again real soon. For those of you staying with us, we'll be on our way again in just a few minutes. This is Main Street Station, Main Street, USA.